Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Basically I'm making this video to let you know, some of you might already know from my social media and I have mentioned it in a couple of vlogs, but I'm actually going to Summer in the City next weekend and I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first time I've ever been. I've been wanting to go for years and just never ended up going, either because I couldn't make it, couldn't afford it, or maybe because I was a bit nervous about going. But this year I managed to just bite the bullet and I'm going, and I'm really looking forward to it. And yesterday our meet and greet ballot results came through and I actually recorded me reacting to them. So if you want to see that footage, then here it is. Also, please excuse the state of my hair in the following clips because it was not pretty. Please find your ballot results below. The order displayed is not reflective of the order you selected your options in before the ballot, but is listed alphabetically. Our ballot was drawn in order of preference, and if you selected a guest for both days, you will have only been given their meet and greet for one day. This is to ensure we can allocate as many spaces as possible and respect your preferences. Blah 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 blah. Your ballot results. Saturday meet and greets. Oh my god! What? Oh my god, I'm fangirling so much. I know this is really embarrassing. I'm 22 years old, but oh my god. At 2 till 3 on Saturday, I'm meeting Brogan Tate and Adam Hatton. What? Oh my god, yes. I didn't think you'd get this many. This is amazing. At 12 till 1:30, I'm meeting Cherry Wallace. Amazing. Then at 5 till 6, I'm meeting Jack Edwards, Eve Cornwell, Ruby Granger and Unjaded Jade. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with them at the minute. Not obsessed, that sounds creepy, but just, I love them so much. And then at 3 till 4, this is one I was thinking about earlier because I was like, oh, I wish I'd put them higher, because basically at 3 till 4, I've got Melanie Murphy and Jessie B. That is just amazing. That whole thing is just, oh my god. I know this is really embarrassing. When I upload this, I'm gonna cringe so hard, but I don't even care. I'm so happy. Sunday meet and greets. What? Oh my god. I just don't think this could have gone any better, really. At 4 till 5:30 on the Sunday, I have Eve Bennett and Molly, aka Beauty Spectrum. So excited. Then at 4 till 6, Gary C. And then at 12 till 2, I've got Ricky Dillon. I am
so excited.
So I wanted to talk through, obviously you've just seen the people that I'm getting to meet. I just wanted to talk through them and maybe why I chose them in my meet and greet ballot, why I'm excited to meet them. Thought it might be fun, and then maybe some of my plans for the weekend. Don't know if this video is very interesting or if there's any point to it, but I just wanted to make a video about it, and then I could always do a follow-up video on my thoughts on it and how it went and if it was good or not. So let's just get into it. So the first meet and greet is on Saturday. I have 4 meet and greets on Saturday and 3 on Sunday, which I wasn't expecting to get that many. I think it just ends up being like luck of the draw, like how many you get, and like depending on what order you put certain people in, like whether you'll get them and stuff. So some people get more than others, but I've ended up with quite a few, and I don't know if it's more than some people or less than some people, but to me it's a lot, so I'm very excited. The first meet and greet I have is with Cherry Wallace, and she is a YouTuber who mainly focuses on Harry Potter. She's like the #1 Harry Potter fan. Like, she's obsessed. She has like every kind of Harry Potter merch and memorabilia and replica you could possibly imagine, and she makes videos unboxing lots of like monthly subscription boxes themed to the Wizarding World. She does some different like DIYs and baking videos and just general videos. If you're into Harry Potter and you don't watch her, you need to, because she's amazing. So I've been watching her videos for a while now, so I had to put her on my meet and greet ballot list because I watch all of her videos. She's someone I've never met before. All of the people I'm meeting I've never met before, which is really exciting. And I'm finally getting to meet her, which is going to be so much fun. I'm very excited. She seems like so funny, so lovely, so I'm very excited for that. The next meet and greet was my top choice for the Saturday. I'm very excited that I got it. Like, what? So my second meet and greet for Saturday is Brogan Tate and Adam Hatton, and if you know me, you'll know that I watch these guys a lot and I love Disney. shock horror, could you believe it? Brogan and Adam are two of my favourite Disney vloggers. Adam I've been watching the longest, but Brogan I've still been watching for quite a while. I kind of discovered her a bit later. I think I'd heard of her but never watched her videos, and then I stumbled across one and I was like, oh yeah, I've never got around to watching her videos, and now I'm like hooked and I watch every single one. I watch her weekly vlogs as well, and they both post amazing content. It's so good. They always, like, most of their vlogs are always quite long. I love watching a long vlog, so they're perfect for me, and they're always the best quality vlogs, and they're just so lovely, and I'm really excited to meet them. The third meet and greet I have is quite an important one to me, which I will explain. I'm meeting Melanie Murphy and Jessie B, which on the day that the ballots closed, or like the day after, I was sat there thinking, oh, I wish I'd put them higher up, because Melanie, if you don't know, she is someone who I look up to a lot. Basically, you will know, maybe if you watch my channel or if you follow me on social media or if you've just seen that I posted this video, I am bisexual, and it still feels really weird to say out loud. I'm not going to talk about it too much because there's a whole separate video on this, and I did mention her in that. I've kind of known most of my life, and watching her videos made me realise that. So I didn't really know until I watched one of her videos where she kind of explained it, and everything started clicking in my head, and I was like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. So since then I've loved her videos, and she's just my biggest help and inspiration in terms of coming to terms with who I am. And if I talk about it too much I'll probably cry, but I absolutely love her so much, and I cannot believe I finally get to meet her. And Jessie as well, like, I discovered her not long after because they're sisters, and she makes similar videos and she's just amazing. So they're really important to me, so I'm very excited to meet them. And I know it sounds really cheesy, but I cannot even tell you how important their videos have been to me, so getting to meet them is going to be amazing. And then the last meet and greet for Saturday, I was like, I really want to meet these guys so much, and I got it. I am meeting Jack, Eve, Ruby and Jade. They have their own podcast called The Wooden Spoon. They are classed as study tubers, and I know I don't go to school or college or sixth form or university anymore. I finished all of that, I'm old now. I know it's weird, but they don't just make videos about that, they make a mixture of different things. Especially Jade makes travel vlogs as well. I love Jade so much, like actually love her. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? She is also one of my biggest inspirations. I just really love their videos. I'm really not good at words, and I feel like I have all these things I want to say, and then I sit a camera in front of me and I'm just like, I just repeat myself and say the same words over and over, and my videos are all just really crap. That's how I feel about things at the moment. But I'm very excited to meet them, as I've said about 500 times. But again, they are people I look up to a lot. I just think they're incredible people and very inspiring and really funny and really nice. So I'm very excited to meet them. Should be fun. God, this video is boring. Then on Sunday, I have 3 meet and greets. First one was very unexpected. Like, obviously I put them on my ballot list, so I knew it was a possibility, but I wasn't expecting to get it. Ricky Dillon. Ricky Dillon. I've been watching him for the longest time, like years. He was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched, and I'm a little bit in shock that I'm actually going to meet him because it's Ricky Dillon. What? He's so funny. I absolutely love him. I think he's amazing, and I get to finally meet him, which I never thought would happen, so that's going to be really fun. I've heard that he's really lovely in person. I feel like it's going to be really surreal meeting him because he's just someone, again, that's been around for a long time, and just never thought I'd get to meet someone like him. Second meet and greet of the day is Eve Bennett and Molly, aka Beauty Spectrum. So another couple of YouTubers I've been watching for ages, never missed one of their videos, and again, they are kind of classed as study tubers. Molly no longer goes to school or sixth form or anything. Eve still does university, but Molly has done that kind of video in the past, and now she does a lot of vlogs and stuff, and I just love both their videos. They're just so down to earth. Just love them, and I'm very excited to meet them. I know I keep repeating myself. And the last meet and greet was my top choice for the Sunday, and it's Gary C. I love Gary C so much. Again, one of my favourite Disney vloggers, one of the loveliest, funniest people ever. Watching Adam and Gary's videos when they do vlogs together, it honestly just makes me laugh so much. My favourite vlogs that they've been in together are the Chessington vlogs. I just laughed so much at them. They're so funny. I would happily rewatch them again. Planning on doing it at some point because they're just so funny and just so easy to watch. A lot of Gary's videos are like short and sweet videos, but I still love them. So they're my meet and greets for the day. I know you kind of already knew from my reaction video, but I just thought I'd go through and explain them and like why I love them and stuff, even though it wasn't very good. Anyway, I'm very excited. There's a few different panels I'm interested in going to see. Don't know if I'll go and see all of them. It just depends on how long the meet and greet time takes and how things slot together. But there's a few I'm interested in that I might go and see. Obviously I want time to walk around the venue as well to like look at different merch stands and stuff, but I have a few different ones I want to go to, which I'll just list for you now. I can't remember exactly who's in each one, but there's obviously a few on Friday because that's the creator day, so there's no meet and greet, so it's just a few panels and stuff. So there's one called Generating Revenue, there's one called Influencer Outreach 101, Creators Being Taken Seriously in Other Industries, Collaborating with Creators and Brands, Finding Your Niche, and Family Friendly Content. So there's just a few that I'm interested in going to. A few of my favourite people are in those panels, a few that I'm meeting, so thought that would be quite nice to go and see. There's a few on the Saturday and Sunday that I'd love to go and see, but they kind of clash with my meet and greet times. And I know the meet and greet won't take like the whole hour slot or whole 2 hour slot. It's obviously you just go between those times, but obviously I'd still miss the start or the end of the panel anyway, depending on how long it takes. Some of the panels are like an hour, some don't have an end time, so they could be like 5 minutes, they could be half an hour, they could be 3 hours, I don't know. So I assume they're shorter ones if they haven't got an end time, maybe, I don't know. But I'd love to see a few of them, but I'm worried I won't get to, but it's fine. I'll just explain a few of them now. There's one called Mental Health and Social Media, which is one that is obviously very important to me that I would love to go and see. And Jade, as in Unjaded Jade, is actually on that panel as far as I can remember, who is like my absolute favourite. And obviously I am getting to meet her on the Saturday, but also I'd love to go see that panel, especially because it's about mental health. But it clashes with my meet and greet with Brogan and Adam because they both start at the same time. I'd kind of miss it basically. So I don't know how that works. I suppose it's just not everyone gets this many meet and greets or whatever. Most of my meet and greets are like spread out throughout the day. So like there's not really much time to fit in a lot of the panels, which is fine. I could just pop in for like some of it. I suppose you can just kind of pop in and out of the room whenever. I don't know. Again, I have no idea. It's a whole new experience for me, so I'm going to see what happens, but these are just ones I'm interested in. Obviously, like I said, I might not be able to go to them because it might clash with things, but it's fine. There's another one that is a Harry Potter panel, which shouldn't clash with any of my meet and greets because I have one that finishes at 4 and then the next one isn't till 5, and the Harry Potter panel is 4 till 5, so it's right in the middle. So I could go to that one if I want to. Don't know if I definitely will, but that's one obviously I'm interested in because I love Harry Potter. And as you can probably imagine, Cherry Wallace is on that panel. I mean, they'd be crazy not to put her on that panel. Then there is the main stage performances. They do it on the Saturday and the Sunday. I'm not too bothered about them. I'm gonna like stick around and have a look at what's going on. It just depends on how I'm feeling because obviously my anxiety might be bad because it's kind of a big thing for me to be going to this. It just depends on the day how I'm feeling, but there's a super secret set on the main stage at 6:30, so I'm intrigued to see what that is. So I might stick around and see what's going on with that because I don't know who it could be. Then there are a couple of performances by Road Trip and New Hope Club, which are, I'm pretty sure I've seen them before at Hello World. Can't remember if they were both there or if it was just one of them, but I'm pretty sure they were both there. That could be wrong, but they're really good, so depending on how I'm feeling and stuff, I might stick around and watch those. Then on the Sunday, there's a couple of things that will clash with each other, so I don't know which I'm going to do yet. I'll probably do the fandom content panel because that's got like Adam Hatton and stuff, so I'll probably talk about like making Disney vlogs and stuff, which is something that I love the most. Like that's what I want to do the most. I'm just not at Disney enough to do them regularly, but that's quite an important one to me, so that's probably the one I'll choose. But the other one is someone who I put on my meet and greet ballot who I haven't been given, so it'd be nice to still see them just in case I don't see them walking around or anything. It is Jackmate's Happy Hour podcast, so it's like a live recording of it, which is at the same time. So originally I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to that, but then I saw that the fandom content panel was at the same time, so not sure which one of those I'll do yet. Probably the fandom content one, but who knows. And they are the main panels that I've written down that I'm interested in. There's a few other ones that I'm sure would be amazing, but I was trying not to I was trying to pick a few. I don't want to bombard myself, and obviously I can't go to every single one because some are at the same time and meet and greets clash and stuff, so I might not end up going to like most of those panels. I might end up going to like one panel. I don't know. I've kind of just written a little schedule for myself just so I have an idea of the things I'd like to do, and then I'm just going to play it by ear. They're just there just so I know the times and stuff, but it doesn't mean I have to stick to it. Obviously I'm going to be sticking to the meet and greets, but other than that, it's kind of just see what happens on the day. I'm really excited to just explore the whole thing, see what's going on, different stands that are happening, maybe buy some things, who knows. Adam's got his own merch stand, I think, so I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, he has. He tweeted about it yesterday, so I'm gonna go and have a look at that. I know that I'm 22 years old, and you could probably say this is quite sad that I'm doing all of this. A lot of people, I think, assume that this is for younger people and it's a bit sad for people my age. Maybe people don't think that, but I feel like people think that. But at the end of the day, I spend every moment of my spare time watching YouTube. So it's quite an important thing in my life. I love making videos. It's just a massive passion of mine. So it's kind of like people who are really into a certain music artist and want to go and meet them and go and see their concert and stuff. It's kind of like that. It's just, I think it's hard for people to wrap their head around because it's more of a new thing, I suppose. Not super, like it's been around for quite a few years, but it's quite a weird concept for a lot of people, and I know it seems silly, but it's just something that I'm really interested in. Something I wanted to do for a while, and I love meeting YouTubers that I watch because it's just fun, and I just like getting to meet the people that inspire me a lot. So I'm very, very, very excited. Hopefully it'll be a fun weekend. I'm really looking forward to meeting some of my favourite YouTubers of all time. Honestly, I cannot believe how lucky I've been with my meet and greets. Yeah, that is basically my plan for the weekend. It's not a set plan, things can change, but it's kind of a few of the things I'm interested in doing. I know this video is kind of random and I wasn't sure whether to make this or not because I didn't know if it was interesting, but I just haven't made a proper video about it yet. I've kind of briefly mentioned it in vlogs and stuff, and then obviously I filmed that reaction last night and was just going to put it in some kind of vlog that I end up doing at some point. Like I was just going to put it as the start of my next vlog, but I just thought it made sense to put it in its own video with this. So not an announcement, but just letting you know, if you didn't know, that I'm going to Summer in the City next weekend. Do let me know if you are going to be there too, and maybe I will bump into you. There are obviously a few YouTubers going that haven't got meet and greets and stuff that are just going to be walking around, so I might meet some other people. I might meet people that I haven't put in my meet and greet list and just find them walking around, or I see their like merch stand or something. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really excited about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Again, let me know down below if you're coming too. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can be ready for when the Summer in the City content comes up, however much or little I vlog. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!